Please rise. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? her grandmother.
Please be seated. Dearly beloved and honored guests, we are gathered together to join Stephen Walter Lepicki and Jessica Lauren Barker in the spiritual union of marriage. What greater thing for two people than to feel they are joined together, to rest on each other in sorrow, to help each other in need, to share joy, and to be one with each other, whatever life has to offer. Steve's sister Jennifer will now read a Bible verse they have chosen.
A reading from the first. I'll speak louder. Yeah. A reading from the 1 Corinthians. But strive for the greater gifts, and I will show you a still more excellent way. If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends.
Thank you, Jennifer. That was beautiful. Well, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I think that's pretty perfect for this situation and what we're here to do today. I'm pretty sure that when Jesse's family heard love is patient, they all thought, yeah, I hope it is. And I'm sure Steve's family thought the exact same thing, right? I love that Bible verse, and I'd read through it a bunch of times, especially when I heard Jennifer was going to be reading it, and I think it's perfect for this situation. Most of the family here, I'm sure y'all know them two better than me, but for the years that I've got to know Steve and Jesse, I tell you, it's been more than a blessing and a true honor to be asked to be able to do this today. I don't know about y'all, but when I think of Steve and Jesse, they are in so many ways complete opposites. And at the exact same time, they are almost the exact same person. It is very strange, and I don't get it. But somehow they make it work. I haven't really, when I hear Steve's name, I automatically think Steve and Jesse. When I hear Jessica's name, I automatically think Jessica and Steve. So anybody I'm sure that's been with them know that one really doesn't work without the other. All right. With that being said, we've already talked before that y'all are going to have your moments, right? Because your love is so strong. If you didn't eat at each other, then that means you really didn't care as much. The stronger the love, usually the more the fury, right? So make sure at night, every night, y'all remember that love is patient, love is forgiving, right? Love always trusts, and love never fails, just like your sister had said. All right, so I don't know about the rest of y'all. I'm ready to get these two married. You ready? Let's get it in. All right. Do you, Stephen, take Jessica to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Jessica, take Stephen to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Right. Stephen and Jessica have both now written their vows. Jessica will begin.
That's right. Stephen,
You're the best side and part of me. You are my soulmate, my best friend, and my stinky hole. I'll never forget our first night together in Baltimore when you kissed me within minutes of meeting you. I fell in love with you that night, or that next morning, sitting in my car. And both texted each other saying, thank you, goodbye, how much we missed each other, etc. And laughed and laughed and laughed at each other because we had sent almost the exact same message to each other at the exact same time. And that's when I knew. It was something so goofy and so simple, but the universe was loud and clear that day for me. The second time I knew was when I met your family. A week later, actually. It was like coming home to people you had always known, and I immediately felt like a Lipicki from day one. It's rare that you find someone you can love wholeheartedly and you can spend the rest of your life with, but then also turn around and fall just as hard for their family too. I think I'm the lucky one. Stephen, I love that you know exactly who I am. Love me, and you love me anyway. And you always know what to say to make me laugh or just turn down the crazy. I love that when we go out to eat, you order a dish for yourself that I like too, just in case I don't like my dish. I love that you overthink in the worst possible case scenarios because sometimes you think of the things that my fly by the seat of my pants methods would not otherwise. I love that we complement each other and balance one another so well. I love that you went to culinary school, but somehow I ended up doing all the cooking and you get to yell at me when I'm holding the knife wrong. I love that you get a little crinkle above your forehead when you look at me like I'm nuts. And I love that you're the last person I want to talk to before I fall asleep at night. We were glued to each other for the first 4 months in Baltimore. I basically moved in after 4 months because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. Stephen, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm so excited for all of the adventures that we will go on and to spend the rest of our lives together, run all the OCR races, and travel the world together. I can't wait to see what our kids will be like and to build a home for ourselves. This has by far been the best adventure to date, and I look forward to many more. I promise to not spend too much money on Amazon. I vow to be more careful in making the grocery list so you're not going to the store twice, and to comfort you when your favorite team loses. I vow to never leave in the middle of a fight and always sleep in the same bed no matter how rough it gets. I pledge to always be your best friend, your confidant when you need to vent or the stress is just too much to bear. I promise to pack snacks and get plenty of sleep so we aren't cranky. And I promise to not sweat the small stuff because it all works out in the end anyway. And I make this vow to love and care for you always and forever.
That was beautiful. All right, Steve.
They reminded me 8 times. Jesse, you are my best friend and the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. I love that you are always so supportive of me, how caring you are for other people, and the passion you live your life with. You are the love of my life, and you make me happier than I could ever imagine and feel more love than I ever thought possible. I promise to love you with my whole heart, stand by you through anything, and support your every dream. I promise to let you turn the heat on, even though it's middle of August in New Jersey, it's 95 degrees out and 100% humidity, because you say it's too cold to get out of bed. I promise to grow old with you, but never stop growing with you. And I promise that this wedding band will be one band that I will always keep no matter how hard the obstacle might be. Through hard times and good times, through sickness and in health, I'll always be at your side. I will love you all the days of my life.
The ring is an unbroken circle. It represents unending love. As often as either of you look upon these rings, may you be reminded of this moment and the love you have promised to one another. No matter life's obstacles, you will always keep these bands. All right, Stephen, please place the ring on Jessica's finger. Repeat after me. Jessica, I give you this ring.
Jessica, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and that I am choosing to share life's journey with you.
And I'm choosing to share life's journey with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
with the pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
Tell me you get it.
I got it.
All right. Jessica, please place this ring on Steve's finger and repeat after me. Stephen, I give you this ring
Stephen, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love,
and that I am choosing to share my life's journey with you.
and that I'm choosing to share my life's journey with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
with the pledge to love you today, tomorrow, always, and forever.
Stephen and Jessica have chosen to celebrate their love with a butterfly release. The butterfly symbolizes new beginnings and rebirth. May your love soar like the butterfly.
Our love will be better than this. Okay, they're staying.
Stephen and Jessica, you have pledged your faith to each other in the company of your two wonderful families and your amazing circle of friends. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present for the first time Stephen and Jessica Lepicki, the newlyweds.
Don't you worry there, my honey. We might not have any money, but we've got our love to pay the bills. Maybe I think you're cute and funny. Maybe I wanna do what bunnies do with you, if you know what I mean.
Wait till they get to the bride.
Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice sweaters and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I.
Well, you might be a bit confused,
And you might be a little bit bruised,
but baby, how we spoon like no one else.
No,
So I will help you read those books, if you will soothe my worried looks, and we will put the lonesome on the shelf. Let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of
families and
France.
friends, if you would like to continue the celebration, there will be a reception either through the trees or there will be a golf cart to pick you up.
let's get rich and build a house on a mountain, making everybody look like ants.